Hey,
We've got
everyone.
it. We've got news. We've got our March Fusion
10.30
announcer. Let's
is
check it out.
just around the corner.
Let's check it out.
With
Sneak
Raid's
peek.
6th anniversary being the focus. Alongside that main
Coincidentally, I just had my 31st anniversary. Happy birthday, me.
course,
Thank
we'll
you.
also be serving up some tasty side treats for you to enjoy as well. So
What do
let's
we
dive
have?
in with our latest sneak peek and see what's coming. First,
Okay, so this is the Fusion champ, I think. Super blue, very blue Goku here.
Raid's turning 6 years old. The Festival of Creation will be returning this year,
Okay.
packed with new events, gifts, and all the fun you'd expect.
Now, this will actually be the first anniversary festival or whatever that I've ever been a part of. So I'm excited for that. I'm hopeful that it's banging, actually.
From an anniversary celebration. This year's Festival of Creation is being held in Aravia, home of the elves.
I cut him off,
Classy
whoops.
soirees, elegance personified, and
Okay,
high
all right.
society.
So festival celebration with the elves. Okay. Now, I don't know if that means we're going to get a lot more decorations or something of that nature. Hopefully we do, because that would be pretty fly, actually. Let's take a look and see what they tell us. I don't want to spoiler it, and I don't want to talk over this because they are the ones giving the news, but it's actually pretty fun. I'm excited to be getting something going on here. I would like to see more.
The Bastion is getting a makeover, so get your finest silks ready. If
Okay,
the
nice.
enigmatic and
Oh, that does
charming
look nice.
Armands the Magnificent was
It
the
does look
perfect
nice.
host last year, then the graceful and sophisticated, aristocratic Lord Entertainer Fabian is
Oh my
certainly
gosh.
the man.
Oh, okay. So this guy looks like he looks like a Christmas thing to me. Honestly, looks like a Christmas fusion. But we got these undeads
for the
here.
job
Okay,
this
okay.
time around.
Six
Sure, he's
hair?
undead, but death is no excuse to stop the fest.
So he's undead, but it's a high elves party. Now, I'm not sure what that. Somebody here that's more with it than me would probably say, is this guy an undead faction or not? I would think he would have to be, but it's weird because it's high elves theming.
Festivities. Fabian loves hosting parties, and that sometimes means
Okay, so he has an extra turn mechanic on his A3. He's got a passive. Why did he get an extra turn? Can we tell?
for the job this
How did you get an extra turn?
no excuse to stop the festivities. Fabian loves hosting
Spectral Flourish, he's attacking. They already have drop defense on.
parties,
He double...
and that sometimes
Maybe this is the boss? I'm not sure. He ignored defense. So
means dealing with unwanted guests.
he's got
He's a crowd
it's not
control
his strength,
powerhouse
probably.
with
Okay,
petrification and true fear debuffs, manipulating skill cooldowns and a self cleanse, all part of his.
Petrification, True Fear, Skill Cool, and a Self Cleanse. I think we might have to do this fusion, actually. I think that we might have to get it, although we kind of expected March to be
Yeah.
banging.
He's gonna crush it.
Okay, so he's getting an extra turn again, so it feels like every time his A3 goes, he gets an extra turn. That doesn't make a ton of sense, so there must be some mechanic here, and he's also increasing cooldowns. So now Alice came out with increased cooldowns. Maybe they're doing more of that then.
In Arena and Siege. No one ruins Fabian's receptions and gets away with it. You can get your hands on Lord Entertainer
Extra
Fabian
turn
through
again.
a special fusion event running from March 10th to March.
Okay, March 10th. So from here on out, what's the 4th right now? From here on out, it is save shards, save energy, save silver, because those Gear and Houndsman events are going to be coming, and we know that. But this is going to be sick, and I bet this is a pretty dang good champ. In fact, he looks like an attack. I mean, he's smacking. I guess that should be obvious to everybody, but I'm slow to the party. Looks like a nice attack champ with extra turns, and I'm a big fan of extra turns.
March 26th. Don't miss out on adding this graceful ghost to your roster. You can find all the details for this year's Festival of Creation on our dedicated website.
Somebody will
There's
solve
also
this
a
and
little
post it on
puzzle
Reddit.
related to this year's celebration, and solving it will net you a sweet reward. Raid's 6th anniversary isn't the only thing coming with Update 10.
I love how people always solve these and just post them online. Like the Alice in Wonderland thing was amazing. All right, what are we showing here? So we're going to be seeing some more updates, some more sneak peeks and teasers. The first circle, cool art.
10.30. We're also rolling out some live arena changes that we teased in one of our What's Next in Raid episodes. We're speeding up progress by increasing the points you earn per victory and
They're speeding up progress, but are they speeding up pick and ban time or pick time for my MMR? Because, wow, it takes absolutely forever. And these are really interesting. This is a Gembo, Armands, Lydia versus this team here is like not a good team. You know, this does not feel like a real matchup.
silver tiers to 7 points, and reducing the inactivity penalty to just 1 point. Once
Okay, so it's going to be is it 5? I should know what this is. Somebody in the comments probably knows. So we're getting more points, and we're losing less points, which is nice.
you've battled your way into gold tier, that's it. You've made it. No more dropping out. Speaking of leagues, we're changing up gold.
Yeah, why is the Skull Crown team going first? Actually, like, What is up with that, dude? Come on now. Oh wait, is this a whole different team? It's a whole different team, right? Wasn't this the Flame Lady before?
Tier as well. It'll now become a live arena seasonal league, complete with
What?
a live leaderboard. Each session will last for 4 weeks, followed by a 2-week cooldown before the next one kicks off.
Okay, so 4-week seasons, 2-week cooldown. We've changed teams again. We just straight up changed teams, but we for some reason kept this one team in here, the Go First Skullcrown team.
During this cooldown period, you'll still earn and lose points based on victories and defeats, and you're still aiming to climb as high as you can. For those of you who reach the top of the
That was a good
leaderboard,
hit.
there are some seriously awesome goodies.
Okay, so these rewards are not going to be anything for me because I don't think I'm ever going to hit the top of the leaderboard. However, for some of you, this might actually be possible. We're seeing first place rewards, 2 primals, 2 voids, sacred, Lego, mythical. Ooh, do you get all of these? Chests earned by finishing. Drops will vary. So you might roll 2 primals or 2 voids instead of a mythical book. That feels kind of bad.
Goodies up for grabs. If you can finish in the top 100, top 10, or the #1 spot on the leaderboard, you'll be rewarded with shards, gear, skill tomes, and more. Plus,
Yeah, there's
don't
new
forget to
loot in
show
there.
off your exclusive new avatar frames and flex your
Not a fan of the avatar frames, actually. I prefer my avatar to basically be like non-existent, invisible, but the Christmas ones were kind of cool, I guess. The materials.
ranking on friends and foes alike. There's also milestone
we
rewards you
just
can earn
glossed
during a
over the
live arena
materials, I
seasonal
guess.
league by gaining season points.
These I think we should all be able to have good access to. This will be nice.
Once you've claimed them all, keep fighting and earning points to claim a seasonal chest. These chests contain artifacts and accessories from 2 new variable gear sets.
And if you guys saw it at the bottom, they can be over and over and over again, so that'll be nice. And the new gear sets. Okay, here we go.
Let's check them out. First up, there's Stone Cleaver. As the name implies, it's perfect for taking out enemies hiding behind stone skin shields.
Give us stone
and will
skin,
suit
give us
your
medicine to
attackers
deal with
nicely.
it.
As it's a variable set, you'll get different bonuses for equipping different amounts of.
Art is okay on these, actually. I don't not understanding the connection with Stone Cleaver, except it's vaguely serpentine, I guess, like Stone Skin.
But at 9
Sorry, it's a dragon. It's not a serpent.
pieces, you'll get 25% more attack, 30% more critical damage, 10% more speed. Ignore 20% of your enemy's defenses, and you'll deal 100% more damage to stone skin shields.
I hope that Stone Skin bonus kicks in earlier at a lower than 100% because this actually does not feel that fantastic for a 9-piece set. I think 9 pieces of Stone Cleaver is going to be inaccessible to most players. Not all, most players. And this, if you don't get closer to this earlier with that piece bonus, I think this is actually pretty much dead in the water for a lot of people.
Not hard to see why it's called Stone Cleaver. The second set you can earn is called Rebirth. I think I can guess where this one's going too. Rebirth can make your revivers faster with an extra 32% speed, more resilient against debuffs with 60 points of resistance, and also grant them a bunch of unique effects. They'll revive allies with 10%.
Oh, that's trippy. The 32% speed looks banging, actually. Is this a 9-piece? We'll see in a second. But 10%, 10%. This is pretty much whatever. I don't think this actually should have much effect, right? I don't think it's going to have any effect at all. But it might. Maybe I'm missing something here. Maybe there's something... Maybe arena, I guess? But I don't think anything I do has any effect with Rebirth. But the 32% speed is great.
An extra HP and turn meter, get a block damage buff once per round whenever an ally is killed, and decrease the cooldown of an ally's skills when they get revived by the wearer. It's a real lifesaver.
That's not bad.
Both sets offer advantage in PvE and PvP, so whether you're crushing it in the dungeons or conquering the arena, these sets are here to help you dominate. Another feature coming in 10.30 we teased in our last What's Next video.
So the new guy here really did not smack. Like, this was not an impressive smack at all. That's interesting.
Background multi-battles. Once you hit level 45, you'll unlock this feature for all game modes across Raid where multi-battles are already available.
I like this one a lot.
All you need to do is set up as usual, and then tap the Start Background Multi-Battles button. You're good to go. Multi-battle rules still apply, but here's the best bit. You won't have to sit and watch your champions fight. You can sort your gear out, summon champions, almost anything other than watching
All blues? All blues? Anybody guess?
your team run multi-battles.
Oh, Peek the Wendoran. Actually, he came up in a recent video. It's a cool champ.
And you can use background multi-battles with super raids at the same time. Lastly, but by no means least,
that's chill.
we've got a little quality
that
of
was
life
coming.
update for Siege coming too. Clan leaders and deputies will be able to set attack targets as high, medium, and low priority. It's a
This is cool, but how many clans are people actually not going to bother looking at that, honestly? This is the biggest miss for me, I think, of the whole update. And not because it's bad, it's probably good mechanically, but I don't think people are going to watch or like really look that much.
Handy little way to help ensure everyone in your clan is on the same page. Knowledge is power, and knowing where to attack can make sieges more successful. And that's everything for today.
Nice.
We can't wait to celebrate Raid's 6th annivery with you when update 10.30
Yeah, I think
drops.
these updates are going to be nice. I really do like, so if you guys, we roll back for a second, the background multi-battles I think are going to be tight, because you are legitimately going to be able to be doing like a lot of gear sorting if you need to be doing gear cleansing or just prepping stuff. So hey, run your multis and then actually still be able to do things. What I like about it, and then the super raids for campaign 2, for example, is it's making it more time efficient for the players.
You can sort your gear out, summon champions, almost anything.
Yeah, there's just less time loss, less time waste if you can do all these things at once. This looks like a dope set of updates. I can't wait. And the fusion, I think, is a do not miss for sure. We'll see more soon, but currently looks like a do not miss at all. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.